Good morning, boys and girls. In the month of May, some of our projects, we have a couple of books that we're going to be making, all right? And the very first one we're going to do is going to be my raindrop counting book, all right? It's a book for practicing your numbers with. And you'll do the numbers all the way to 10. And I'll show you because mine is finished. Here's my page for the number 1. It's got an umbrella on it with the number 1, and then it's got the word 1 down here, and one little raindrop. All right? And then number 2, the next page, has the same thing. It has the word 2, the number 2 with a different umbrella, and 2 little raindrops, which you're going to make with your fingerprints. And it goes all the way up to the number 10. And there's the word 10, the number 10, and let's count the raindrops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's how you practice. It's called touch and count. You touch it and you say the word just at the very same time when you're counting. So make sure your finger and your mouth say it at the same time when you count, okay? But the way you'll make this is you have a little jar of blue paint, because I thought raindrops would be good if they were blue, and you'll have an adult take the lid off that little jar and pour some paint into that lid, okay? And then let the adult take your finger and hold it and dip it in that paint and put it on the page, all right? Let the adult do this for you because it will be helpful. It's a good idea for the raindrops to be spaced out enough so that they're easy to count, and a grown-up will probably be a little better at that and keep things neat from paint getting splashed around and things like that. So you work with whoever's helping you and let them be in charge of the paint, okay? Now, one thing about making books, if we were doing this when we were still in school, we would take a whole week to do it. Sometimes you get tired if you just do an awful lot at once, and 10 pages is a lot of pages to color the umbrellas for. Now, when I colored mine, I decided to do different things. This one has kind of some stripes, and some I did, just different colors here, and I did kind of stripes. You can color them any way you want. It's not a hard shape to color, and if you're careful, I'm sure you could all stay in the lines, and that will make your book look the very best. And of course, on the front, there's a place for you to write your name the very best you can, too. So if you're careful, this will be a very nice thing to have, something that you'll want to keep for a long time. Okay? So I think you can do it. I wouldn't do it all at once. I'd color a couple of umbrellas and then save the rest for another time. This doesn't have to be done at any special time. You can take your time. You can take all week. You can take as long as you want to make this book. But it's better to do it when you're kind of fresh rather than you're just trying to get it done in a hurry. Let's not do it that way. We all have a lot of time to be at home, and this is just one thing that can take up a little of your time, and when it's done, you'll have a very, very nice book. I think you could be proud to show it off to anyone, and you could always practice your counting with it, which is important, okay? The touching and counting and your finger and your mouth working at the same time. So give that a try. Work on it this week, and I hope it works out nice and you end up with a very nice book, okay? We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.